The CAAC Red hangs in the balance. The Mason Bulldogs playing host to the Haslett Vikings. I'm Colton Wesley. We'll hear from Lily Dudasek in just a moment. We are 30 seconds away from anthem and starting lineups between two teams with a combined 25 wins on the season. We'll send it down to the PA. We'll be right back. You're watching MasonSN.com.
Between the Vikings of Haslett and your Mason Bulldogs. We are indeed fortunate and blessed to share a heritage of democracy that has spanned more than 240 years. Please join our athletes and coaches in honoring America and celebrating its freedom and those who protect it. I direct your attention to the west wall of the field house and ask that you please rise for the playing of our national anthem, performed tonight by the Mason High School Pep Band under the direction of Mason High School senior Reese Ball.
CAAC Red title definitely hangs in the balance tonight. Mason and Haslett starters getting announced right now, so we'll step aside for that and come right back.
For the Bulldogs, and forward, the junior number 4, Mason Dowdy. For the Vikings, and guard, the junior number 4, Charles Dutcher. For the Bulldogs, and forward, the senior number 5, Mason Arswell. For the Vikings at guard, senior number 14, Luke Blattert. For the Bulldogs at guard, sophomore number 12, Luke Goss. For the Vikings at guard, senior number 23, Jackson Shacker. For the Bulldogs at guard, senior number 22, Ryan Greathouse. For the Vikings at center, senior number 25, Eric Marty. For the Bulldogs at guard, senior number 23, Levi Stickball. The Vikings are coached by Chris Smith, he's assisted by Mike Aid. The Bulldogs are coached by Lee Cheney, he's assisted by
All right, we're about to get this one underway. Starting lineups for Haslett: Travis Satterla, Charles Dutcher, Luke Blattert, Jackson Shatter, and Eric Lardy. For the Bulldogs, Mason Dowdy, Payson Carswell, Luke Goss, Ryan Greathouse, and Levi Stambaugh. The band is live. The mics are hot. Let's get this one underway. Lily, Haslett coming into this one, they lost to Mason back in December 65-63. What do they have to do to win this one on the road?
Oh, I think they definitely got a lot. I think Haslett got a lot of height on them, but their
Vikings and the Bulldogs. Dutcher hands off to Satterl. Feeds down low, poked away by Dowdy, but he's going to commit the foul. First foul of the game. Haslett has not lost a game since that Mason game. 8 straight wins for the Vikings. Same for the Bulldogs. They only lost this season coming against DeWitt. Dutcher being defended by Goss. Both these teams have plenty of scoring options. Vikings need to score when Wardell Wicker not out there to start. Working back out to Shattuck. Tries to drive, poked away, coming the other way is Stambaugh. Stambaugh has a defender on his hip, takes it to the cup and lays it in. And the Bulldogs are up 2-0. Leads the Bulldogs in 3-pointers with 45 this season. Second leading scorer, averages 17 a game. Dutcher being defended by Goss in the wing. Bounce pass Lardy in the lows. Shattuck with the head fake, gets into the key, trips and falls, gives it to Lardy, who's fouled.
Almost an and one, but not quite. We're sending Lardy.
Number 12, Luke Goss, his first. Second
foul on the Bulldogs in this quarter. Lardy's first free throw. No good off the back rim. He had 15 in the loss to Mason back in December. Averages 7 boards a game for this Vikings team. 65-63, yep. Second free throw, no good. Lardy 0 for 2 from the stripe. Here come the Bulldogs. Carswell stops. Feeds down low. It's poked away and out of play. The Bulldogs will inbound from in front of the student section. Goss. Stambaugh picks up the screen from Carswell. Up top, Dowdy. Open look at 3. Knocks it down. A triple for the junior. 5-0 Bulldogs. Back out top to Lardy. Lardy under pressure outside the perimeter. Rips it down on Shattuck. Shattuck trying to back in. Goes up to Lardy underneath, and the layup is good. That is how you want to work that offense if you're the Vikings. Get the ball down low to Lardy. Let him be the pivot for this offense. Number 6 to go in the first. Dowdy thought about it. Back out top, Carswell wants it for 3, no good. Through contact, no whistle. Rebound Vikings, quick transition, Satterl underneath in the layup.
Satterl with the beautiful pass by Shattuck. Really opened up that floor by making
5-4 score, 5.5 to go in this first quarter. Stambaugh tries to drive on Bladder, takes it in, rips it down to Dowdy in the key. It's knocked out of bounds. It will be Haslett basketball. Checking in now, Wardell Wicker, the junior. Only had 8 the last time these two teams played. They're going to want a bigger night out of him. Usually averages about 13. I'd like to thank our community sponsors for tonight's game, United Board Services, and the Robert Downing Group, the Keller Williams Realty. You'll hear more about them as this game goes along. 5 minutes to go in the first. Satterl tries to drive up, no, off the front iron, rebound tipped around and grabbed by Dowdy. Dowdy, long outlet pass to Goss, goes behind the back, stops, great defense by Bladder to stop him, back into the key, and the short jumper is good from Ryan Greathouse. Shattuck tries to drive, gets it poked away, and lost it over the baseline. Another change for the Vikings. Brogan eyed the sophomore. Bulldogs have not gone to the bench yet. 4:30 to go in the first. They lead 7-4 at home. Frankie Trigo now gets ready to check in. Stambaugh pulls up, long three, no, in and out. Rebound grabbed by Lardy. Stambaugh 0 for 2 from outside. Bulldogs want to get him going. In the corner, three ball, Satterla, no. Rebound, Carswell. Dowdy in the corner, trying to work on Lardy. Lardy pokes away from Dowdy, kicks it out, open look, Greathouse three, no. Rebound, Lardy.
Fighting for possession right here. Trading shots right now. You're looking at the three to get points on the board right now.
Laddered in the low post. And Saddle is going to be pushed by Greathouse. First foul on him. Third foul on the Bulldogs. And in come the reserves for the Bulldogs. Colin Winters into the game. Frankie Trigo in as well. Charles Dutcher checks back in. He will give Lardy his first break. 3:45 to go in the first. 7-4 Bulldogs. Wicker drives to the hole and lays it in. Carswell tried the head fake, tried to get into the key, took too many steps. Mason student section getting warm. 7-6 the score in favor of the home squad. Wicker drives and scores the tough bucket through contact off the window.
Lardy's not in. Rely on Wicker, that's for sure.
You bring up a really good point. They do trust Lardy at the 5. He gets a lot of minutes for them every game. So when he's off the floor, they have to find offensive production. Carswell into the corner, three ball. Stambaugh, no, off the heel. Rebound. Brogan Ide went up for it and he got fouled. It's going to be on Winters, his first. All on different Bulldogs so far.
Halfway to 7.
Student section getting bladdered to what for as he inbounds right in front of him. Back to Bladder, long three, no. Neither team can get it going from outside so far. Rebound Carswell. Carswell tries to drive it in himself.
Satterla is going to be called a foul.
Can't get it to go through contact, but he will go to the free throw line. The Robert Dowdy Group of Keller Williams Group spends a lot of time working in different communities, but the message is always the same. The housing market is hot, it's complicated, and it's complex. So what can you do? Work with a real estate professional who is patient, understanding, and dedicated to working with you, not through you. Real estate agent has been Michigan's own Robert Dowdy Keller Williams Realty. If you're buying, selling, or unsure what to do next, the Robert Dowdy Group will take the time to help you achieve your next step. Find them on Facebook at the Robert Dowdy Group, or call them at 517-853-6390. That's 517-853-6390. Wicker tries to drive. He gets blocked. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Vikings as Lardy checks back in. Going to give Ladder a break. Haslett subs, they don't necessarily go light for light. They don't necessarily trade big for big. They'll change the look. That forces Mason to defend. Something a little bit different every time they make a change. Wicker pulls up for three. No, good off the back rim. Good look at three. Winters with the board. Rebound Carswell. Stambaugh tries to drive outside. Dowdy open three. No. No one can get it going from outside. In transition, Wicker. He'll hold up the play at the top. Satterla. Free throw line. Step back two. Off the window and good. Satterla's got four.
It's two for Satterla. Just about half a step inside.
Vikings go up 10-8. Down low. Carswell kicks it out. Frankie Trigo for three. No good. They're getting good looks. They're just not knocking them down. 1:35 to go in the first. Ide to Dutcher. Mason playing man-to-man. Dutcher tries to biggest game of the night, if not the season, for both of these teams. It's worth the energy. 1:20 to go here in the first. 10-8 Vikings here in Mason. Dowdy out to Stambaugh. Picks up the screen from Carswell. Back to Carswell off the pop. No. Long rebound, Carswell, and a foul on Haslett. That is the first on Lardy. Greathouse checks in for the Bulldogs. Dowdy. Carswell in the wing, being defended by Satterwell as we enter the final minute of the first. Carswell tries to drive. Out to Dowdy in the wing. Dowdy tries to drive. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by Trigo. 50 seconds to go in the first. We expected more offense out of both of these teams. Neither team can get the outside shots to fall. 10-8 Vikings. Satterwell, free throw line. Tries to spin into the key, no good. Bulldogs under 30 to go. Carswell, head fake, drive, layup. No, but he's fouled. Two free throws up coming for Carswell, and as you alluded to, that's a big foul. Second on Lardy, and they will have him sit. Jackson Shaddicker checking in for it as Colin Winters enters for the Bulldogs. 10-9, Vikings in front. Carswell to tie? No. Rebound is corralled by Satterwell. 20. Ladder tries to take it in himself. That's a tough look. And we have a whistle underneath. It's going to be a very small foul. 15 seconds to go. Masons get their last shot. Carswell over the timeline, 12 seconds. 8 seconds, moving to his right. Spins, pulls up. Got it, through contact. That's a tough shot for Carswell. Shaddicker launches the triple at the end. That's going to take us to the end of one. 11-10. Mason in front. Ideal Mortgage Services LLC wants you to know it's a seller's market right now. As a buyer, it's very important to have a mortgage company that is available after hours, on the weekends, beyond normal banking business hours. Many times offers are due at 8 p.m. on Saturday. Who will help you then? Ideal Mortgage Services LLC will. Get pre-approved when you need so you can get the best offer in and on time. To learn more, contact Ideal Mortgage Services LLC, 517-339-5300, or go online, idealmortgage.org. Ideal Mortgage Services LLC is your home. Ideal Mortgage. At Mason Family Dentistry, their goal is to provide optimal and comprehensive dental care while making your treatment as comfortable as possible. They believe in long-term relationships built on clear communication and strive to achieve healthy smiles for quality restorative and cosmetic services. Mason Family Dentistry is committed to serving you and helping make your dental experience more enjoyable. They welcome any requests or questions that would allow your visit to be comfortable. To learn more, visit their website, masonfamilydentistry.com. Call them at 517-676-3770. It's 517-676-3770. masonfamilydentistry.com. About to get the second quarter underway. The story for the Bulldogs is they missed threes in the first quarter, 7 of them. A team that usually shoots the ball pretty well from outside. Satterwell hands off to Wicker in the elbow. Looking for a tough pass down low, and that's picked off coming the other way. Dowdy. Carswell in the corner. Open look. Stambaugh decides to put it on the floor. Works. Carswell with the stutter step, trying to create some separation. Instead, he makes the turnover. 7:38 to go. Mason 11, Haslett 10. Early goings in the second quarter. Shattuck in the key, backing down, kicks it out. Wicker takes it in himself. Tough look off the glass, no good. Rebound Bulldogs. Stamba lowers his head, tries to drive through the double team, and Bladder's going to pick up the foul. Excuse me, that's going to be on Shattuck, rather, his first. Carswell out of the corner. Goss for three. Still no. Bulldogs just cannot get the outside shots to drop. Vikings down by one. Shattuck takes it in. High pass to Hyde, down low, can't get it to go. Tipped out of bounds, last touch by Carswell. Baseline inbound for Shattuck. Bladder tries to drive, goes right past the defender and lays it in.
What a beautiful play by Bladder. Right where to throw that.
Quick transition look for Greathouse. No, off the back iron. We got a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Dowdy, his second. Frankie Trigo. Check back in. One foul in this quarter. 12-11 Vikings. Wicker. Goss. Defense by Goss isn't going to get anywhere. Forces him to kick it to Shattuck. Shattuck tries to drive the baseline. Shot too strong off the window. Bulldogs in the corner. Goss being defended by Bladder. Gets it poked away. Loose ball knocked out of bounds by Shattuck. Good work by Bladder. He's been very solid defensively for the Vikings. 6:01 to go, second quarter. Baseline inbound, Trigo. Stamba, they're going to work it all the way back out. Carswell being defended by Satterley. Looking for some help, now waves it off. Long three, Stamba, they just cannot get it to go. Rebound, Trigo, and a foul. Carswell will inbound now. Goss. Swinging it around. Carswell trying again. That one's in.
Carswell with the three. He's first of the game. Although he's taken a lot.
He's 1 for 3 from downtown so far. 5.5 to go in the second. Nice spin move by Wicker to the hole and lays it in.
Wicker with the two.
Wardrell Wicker. An on-the-ball creator that you always have to be aware of. Stamba drives, feeds, knocked away, and last touch by the Bulldogs. No, excuse me, offensive foul call on Levi Stamba. Check, and that's way off. And the Bulldogs fan base letting him know exactly how far off it was. Trigo over the timeline, under 5 to go, 14-14 in the second. Fed down low, Carswell goes up off the glass and in.
Carswell's a game maker, that's for sure. The leading scorer right now.
coming the other way, Carswell. Carswell ahead to Stambaugh, layup is good. And the Bulldogs will open up a 4-point lead. Wicker, being defended by Stambaugh. Stops, back out to Shaddicker. Shaddicker tries to drive the baseline. He's denied by Greathouse. Back out to Wicker. Student section letting him have it. Wicker spins into the lane. Layup is good. That's a
good. What a Wicker with the two. Well, between 3 guys to get that one.
Really hard to contain a guy who can do that to you. Just go through the contact, find the space where there isn't any, and make a play.
It's like he throws the ball and finds his way to the basket.
Greathouse feeds down low. Carswell in the lane goes up and scores through contact again. He's got 11. Ladder. Satterlund. 3 1/4 to go. Driving through the lane. Heavy defense. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up again. No.
There's the trees right now. Guys, all over the light.
Carswell. Nice little crossover into the lane. No. Rebound Mason. Short little jumper for Greathouse is good. Mason's starting to open it up a bit. They're up by 6 now. Wicker almost lost it.
We are on the floor right now.
Into the corner. Spinning down low and scores.
And it's in. Logan with the most beautiful 2 I've seen. He was literally on the ground when he threw that. That was insane.
Vikings staying in this one through the power of tough buckets. Rogan eyed the contributor that time. 2:20 to go. Picked off, Blatter. In transition, takes it all the way in, and a great block by Greathouse on the other end. Carswell, 3, in and out.
Got a little too much speed with that one. Okay.
Shaddicker, the high post, up to Satterla, under 2 to go, 4-point game. Satterla, open look at 3, no. They left him alone, and he couldn't cash it in. Mason, their own attempted 3, Luke Goss.
Luke Goss making his way into the game with a beautiful 3.
His 23rd of the season. 25-18 Bulldogs. Cannonball Pools knows there's nothing better on a cold day than a hot pool. Getting your winter season spa and indoor pool supplies replenished at an in-store location in Okemos on Grand River. Thinking ahead about opening up your pool, now's the time to make those spring appointments. Affordable, friendly, and helpful. Call Cannonball Pools 517-256-4372 to work with the people who can help you get what you need. Learn more about their full support services by stopping in at their store. Find them on Facebook by searching for Cannonball Pools. 25-18, Bulldogs up by 7. Finally starting to get the offense going. Both teams having to win the game in the paint as opposed to on the perimeter. Seconds to go in the second. Wicker being defended by Stambaugh. Back to Blatter for 3. That's airballed. Abnormal for the Vikings, who are usually so good from outside. They've missed 7 threes. Goss. Carswell. Out to Goss for 3. No, can't go back to back, but a great tip out board by Goss to keep the ball with the offense. Another 3. That one's off from Stambaugh. Loose ball. Picked up by Rishon Karikalan, who just checked into the game. Last touch by the Vikings. assessed. So they've assessed a technical to the Haslett bench. A free throw upcoming. Levi Stambaugh. Are you looking to host the best birthday ever? Look no further than Launch Trampoline Park. Located in Bernie and Hall at Okemos, Launch Trampoline Park offers a variety of no-stress, off-the-wall fun party packages to meet your party needs. All packages include jump time, private rooms, food and drink, party utensils, and your very own private party host. Have that party that'll keep people talking and create a lasting memory of a lifetime for your child. Book online with our easy-to-use online reservation system at launchlansing.com or call 517-38172. Launch Trampoline Park. They provide the food, the fun, and handle all the cleanup, while you get all the credit for hosting the best birthday ever. So
While we were away, Levi Stambaugh made. We are moving into the game in 50 seconds.
Technical will give the ball back to Mason as well. So up by 9, and that pass is picked off. Going to try to keep it in his bladder, but he stepped on the line. Almost a huge swing there for the Vikings.
We're going to need this half to come a little faster. Vikings are going to get over the top.
Vikings, frankly, look a little bit rattled. Found no Winters. That pass and just tried to squeeze that into Goss between him and the sideline, and Goss couldn't handle it. It's a tough pass and turnover. 45 seconds to go in the second. Luke Blatter coming over to the bench to get the call. Vikings down by 9. Hand off to Wicker. Brogan eye. Wicker drives through the lane and scores.
Just made that 8.
20 seconds to go. Mason up 7, 15 seconds for Stambaugh. Being defended by Wicker. 10 seconds. Stambaugh tries to drive past him, goes up, gets the ball.
Stambaugh with the response.
3 seconds. Wicker at the horn is well short, and that will take us to the end of the first half. Located in downtown Mason, Keen's Store Company is the store with just a little bit of everything. From fine clothing and quirky candies, Keen's is meant to feel comfortable, friendly, and down home. And 7 days a week, Keen's is a perfect getaway when needing a little bit of me-time retail therapy. Great customer service and an unparalleled attention to detail, Keen's is where you need to be when you want to be you again. Rubber Down and Group halftime show starts now. We'll kick it over to the pep band. We'll come back with some stats a little later on. 29-20 Mason at halftime. You're watching Mason men's basketball on MasonSN.com.
Thank you, Colt, Lily, and Garrett. Appreciate all that. We have a hot gym tonight. You are watching the Mason Pep Band, the finest band in all the land. In my humble opinion, I'm Glenn Dudasek. What a fantastic evening. We're going to let you guys listen in as long as we can. I will have to send it out to the halftime break, but I don't mean to talk over the band. You guys enjoy it. All the people who are making today's show possible. We listening to the Mason Pep Band. This is the Mason Herald Media Group. We are family-owned and independent out of Haslett, part of the MasonSportsNetwork.com, MasonSN.com. How did this happen? The cameras here aren't working so great, so we're able to do some TV work here on TV12 and swung over to Mason. So we'll have more games. Pay attention and keep following Lansing Herald socials and kind of spread the love around. So looks like the band is getting ready. I can hang with you for a couple more minutes. Send it over to them. Listen in. I know you're singing at home. We're singing up here. All right, folks, you're listening to the Mason Pep Band. Halftime score, Mason Bulldogs up 29-20. We got about 5 minutes or so left. This is where I'm supposed to send you over to commercial break and messages from the MHSAA. But I think Robert Talley, who would be watching these commercials, would probably tell me to stay with the band for one more song. So I'm going to do that on behalf of Robert Talley, the Robert Talley Group, Keller Williams. Oh, you want that? I think we're going to have another one. All right, horns up. Yep, one more. There you go. Enjoy it. Your Mason Pep Band. So I'm sitting here contemplating whether the punishment is going to be worth it. Let's see what they play. And out and do something different. It's just so fun. Who doesn't love marching band? Or
I
pep
know
band?
I love it.
I know.
They're here.
I'm gonna get an email. What are they playing? Spartan marching band favorite. Folks, I've got 2 minutes left. I got to do what I got to do. I'm going to send you out. Thank you to the Mason Spartan marching band. Good job, bud. To the Mason pep band. Bless you all, one and all. We'll be back.
We are the MHSAA, a collection of 750 high schools and 750 middle schools, from Temperance to Copper Harbor, from New Buffalo to Alpena. Each year, more than 250,000 students play one of our 28 sports. More than 1.5 million fans attend our postseason games. There are 30,000 coaches and 8,000 officials, not to mention all of the volunteers. The MHSAA believes in the 4 S's. School sports should be safe and kept in the appropriate scope. We believe nothing beats great sportsmanship, and that scholarship in the classroom is more important than excellence on the field or court. Most of all, we believe school sports should be fun. So come out and join us at a game. Support your school, support your community, and come see what the excitement is all about.
Today I'm going to tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard.
All right, folks, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is MHSAA Varsity Basketball here on Thursday night, live from Mason. This is our game of the week. You are watching live on MasonSN.com. I've got Garrett, Lily, and Colton ready to call your second half. Colton, take it back.
Immediately, the drive to the cup by Stambaugh is missed. Vikings in the other direction, 7:40 to go here in this third quarter. Vikings only 9 for 25 from the floor in that first half, 0 for 8 from beyond the arc. They're going to need to fix that in the second half if they want to continue to stay in this thing. Turnover coming the other way, Bulldogs. 3 ball outside, no from Greathouse. Rebound Vikings. They're going to try to move in transition. Wardrell Wicker to the cup, layup, no. Putback is also off. We're going to have a whistle and a foul. The Vikings only consistent offense in that first half was give the ball to Wardrell Wicker and let him do some magic. He did some. He got the 10 points. But that's about the only thing that was working on any consistent basis for them. You know, they're going to have to find something in the second half. Trailing by 9, Dowdy kicks it out to Carswell for the triple and knocks it down, especially if Mason gets the 3 ball going. Only 3 for 16 from downtown the Bulldogs were in the first half. They were 7 of 8 inside the arc. They were doing a great job when they got into the key and winning the battle underneath. They could not get the outside shot going. They make their first one in the third quarter and they're up by a dozen.
Speaking of Wicker, there's his 2. Back in, working on magic downtown.
Fantastic head fake into the outside spin move for the layup. 6:20 to go in the third, 10-point ball game. Stambaugh, 8 points in the first half. Takes it up to the left, kicks it out to the corner. Goss. Defended by Blatter. Works it back out to Carswell. He's got 14, 11 in the first half. Carswell drives down the baseline. Great pass to Dowdy, but he missed the jam!
Almost had a dunk. Ball slipped his fingers, but he did get up on the
Shadegger to Satterla. That would have set this place on fire. Blatter feeds down low. Going up, Lardy. Tough bucket. No. Putback is good.
The second try was good. He got two.
Lardy only had 2 in the first half. He had 15 last time these two teams played. The other key piece of Haslett's offense, aside from shooting the outside, from shooting well from shooting well from outside, is finding a way to get Lardy involved. So they have an interior presence. We talked about this at the start, using him as a pivot to get the offense going, opening up the exterior game by winning the game in the paint and drawing in defenders. Wasn't able to do that in the first half. Stambaugh hits the floor, able to get it back out to Carswell. They'll set it up 5 minutes to go. Outside, 3-corner, airballed from Dowdy and out of bounds. It will be Vikings basketball. I'd like to thank our community sponsors for today's game, Ideal Mortgage Services and the Robert Dowding Group at Keller Williams Realty. Frankie Trigo checking back in, replacing Dowdy. And Brogan Ide will enter the game for Eric Lardy. 4:45 to go third quarter, 8-point ball game, 32-24. Bulldogs in front at home. They only beat this team by 2 last time they met in December. The drive and a tough bucket there. Once again, it's Wicker. He's got 14. Pretty much all of them have come on those drives into the paint. Carswell under pressure, back Stambaugh for 3. Got it!
Oh, that's good!
He's got 11. It's a 9-point game. Satterla tries to take it in himself. Blocked by Trigo. Trigo, the freshman, coming the other way. Carswell.
Oh, there it is!
What a play by Trigo to get the block. Transition move. Saw Carswell making his move. Fed it to him and Carswell flushes it. It's an 11-point ball game. Vikings have got to get something going. It's a great move inside by Satterla.
Satterla with the 2. Carswell dunked, guys. Don't see that in high school often.
37-28. 3:45 to go in the third quarter. Back to Stambaugh. Bulldogs being patient, moving the offense, and that pass just thrown away, but Blatter can't keep it. Are you trying to find a place to get your custom trim meats, special orders, and the best seafood in town? Mert's Specialty Meats in Okemos invites you to come see what they have to offer. They have steaks, chops, burgers, and brats, and with hard-to-find selections and unmatched customer service, Mert's is ready to serve you. Open 7 days a week, just east of Meridian Mall on Grand River. Great house. Whoa, he thought about Goss, and he lost his step. Lost his dribble, picked it up, trying to bounce pass it into Goss. Vikings defender got in the way, just sealed it off. But he had already lost his balance, took the extra step, and 3:20 to go in the third at the turnover. Fast-moving third quarter. Bounce pass, Lardy goes up, got great position. Got inside leverage on Ryan Greathouse and spun in towards the hoop. There was nothing between him and the basket, 37-30. Touch pass outside to Trigo. Top to Stambaugh. Off the front rim, no. Wicker, defended by Carswell. Bounce pass to Lardy. Back out to Wicker, 7-point spread. 2.5 to go in the third. Picks up the screen. Good coverage there from Trigo and a walk on Wicker. Trigo does a good job to stay in front of Wicker through the screen. And it's a turnover. drive the baseline. Colin Winters just checked back in. That pass knocks around, picked up by Carswell, who takes it in. Can't get it to go off the window, but steals the outlet pass and then lost it again. In transition, Hyde wants three. No. Rebound coming the other way, Mason. 1:40 to go in the third. Carswell's going to reset. Winters. Dowdy, Carswell, long three. No. Feels like they're forcing it just a little bit. Shooting that deep outside shot when they've been winning the battle in the paint and they've gone inside to look for shots. Hyde being defended by Trigo. Satterwell trying to find some space. Great defense from Dowdy. Back out to Wicker, pulls up for three. Got it!
That's good. That's Wicker's first three of the game.
1 minute left in the third. Wicker has 17.
You have a two-shot game right now, going into the fourth and 40 seconds.
Winters, loosely defended by Blatter. Dowdy, down low, Carswell, back to Dowdy, gonna try to take it in, spin, and Lardy got in his way and blocked him. No shot, or are they gonna count the bucket?
They're calling a foul on Lardy. That is his third.
They're not gonna count the bucket. It is not a shooting foul. The in and out on the baseline. Rishon Pericola checking in for the Vikings. Winters inbounds on the baseline. Short to Stanbaugh. Thought about going back to Winters, instead takes it himself. Tries to turn around and shoot over Wicker. Can't get it to go.
Sends it up to Wicker.
20 seconds to go. Wicker being defended by Carswell. 4-point ball game. Looks like Haslett's looking for the last shot. Wicker picks up a screen from Satterla for three. No good off the front rim. Loose ball underneath, rebounded, thrown back up by Blatter. No, Carswell grabs it and just chucks it off the window. We're going to send it away for at the end of the third quarter. 37-33, Mason.
I'm Robert Dowding, associate broker and owner of the Robert Dowding Group in Keller Williams.
It's okay.
Originally from Eaton Rapids, my family and I now call Mason our home. On your next real estate transaction, put our over 30 years of experience and market knowledge to work for you. Call myself or Danielle French at the Robert Dowding Group today. We are your Mason Hometown Realtors.
Today I'm going to tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard.
100 years of the MHSAA by visiting them online. See exclusive content with people, places, and things that make school sports so special. Rivalries, records, and remembering some of the state's top players. Relive it all at MHSAA.com, and thank you to everyone who's been a part of a century of sports. Final 8 minutes, 4-point game between the Vikings and the Bulldogs. Wicker. Blatter. Thought about it, being defended by Stanbaugh, gives. Now back to Blatter. Tries to drive on Carswell. Outside to the top. Satterla tries to drive through contact. No. He's going to the free throw line.
The ball is
On the road in a hurry, but don't have the hustle or guilt of fast food? Instead of the drive-thru, get good food fast at Fabiano's Grocery and Deli at the corner of Wacusta and Grand River Roads. Stop in for their pizza slices that are made with fresh dough and sauce every single day. It's a great place to stop in even for breakfast. They have an amazing breakfast pizza. Cheese, eggs, and bacon. For a couple dollars and a couple minutes, get yourself the handmade meal you deserve at Fabiano's Grocery and Deli, Grand River and Wacusta in Grand Ledge. Gotta have those down the stretch, 37-33. Dowdy, Carswell, Stambaugh, outside look for three, no good off the side iron for Goss. Coming the other way, Wicker takes it all the way in, tough step to the rim and scores! Wardrell Wicker makes it a 2-point ball game.
Oh, stop. We are right back to the first game. Haslett is down 37-35.
Now the Haslett student section going here in the fourth quarter. The pass was picked off by Wicker. He goes flying into the bench. It will stay with the Bulldogs. Lardy back in. Kerry Collin will take a seat. Long way out to Dowdy. And Carswell will set up the offense. 6 3/4 to go, 2-point game. Carswell back out to Goss, being defended deep by Blatter. Carswell crosses over into the corner. Dowdy stepping into the wing, turns around, they'll reset with Stambaugh. Good defense from the Vikings. 6 1/4 to go. Stambaugh tries to drive, gets it poked away from him from behind, and it's going to stay down here. Great play by Wicker on the defensive side.
Wicker has some beautiful footwork out there.
6:04 to go in the fourth quarter. 37-35. Baseline inbound for Mason is almost picked off. Greathouse holds it.
We'll have a foul on Broken Eye. His third.
His third foul, team's first.
First of the quarter for the Vikings. Plenty to go until the bonus. You can still afford to be aggressive defensively. In a 2-point game, Mason probably going to try to hold the ball, be a little more cautious with it, at least in theory. As I say, that is Stambaugh fires a triple and knocks it down.
Stambaugh with a beautiful three in response. They said no way.
Wicker, outside Satterla, spinning into the lane, puts it up at the left, off the back iron, no. Loose ball rebound, fed outside to Wicker, and we have a whistle.
Blatter sacrificed his shot for the pass. We are going to send someone to the line.
His third foul, team's second.
It's going to be the third on Dowdy.
We are causing a high issue right now.
And a timeout's called by the Vikings. It's 5:32 to go in the fourth quarter. Send it away. 40-35 Mason in the fourth quarter. You're watching MasonSN.com.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
To help me become not only a better official.
Inbound for Haslett, looking for Wicker out at the logo.
Caught it over the line, which means he did not cross it over the line. There's a difference. If he had caught it and stepped back over, that would be an over and back.
Satterla loses the handle in the key. Good defense from the Bulldogs. It's poked free and held for a jump ball. Possession's going to favor the Vikings according to the table.
They
offense has improved in the second half. But it's still heavily dependent on Wicker, and now they're going to flip the arrow. It's going to be Mason basketball.
I'm going to credit Luke Goss with that fight. Two Haslett guys who are not small people fighting around down there for that one guy. That is going to be everything. We got 5 minutes 16 on the clock. The score 40-35 is the bell.
Chris Smith wanting an explanation over on the bench for why that arrow got flipped so late. And the explanation he's getting is not satisfying him. Mason basketball with 5 minutes to go, leading by 5. Stanball wants a contested 3. No. These have not been consistent from outside. Satterla tries to drive and scores.
And let's go Satterla with the 2. That's what you're going to need.
Satterla's had a tough goal, but he's only got 8 points. That's a crucial bucket with 4:38 to go now. Mason can afford to be patient. They are not defending Dowdy at all. There's absolutely no reason for him to force anything here. No one within 10 feet of him. Carswell's pass to Stanball. Step back, 2 from the elbow, got it. Stanball's a tough shot artist. We're going to take a quick break and come back. 42-37 Mason on MasonSN.com.
I'm Robert Dowding, associate broker and owner of the Robert Dowding Group at Keller Williams Realty. Originally from Eaton Rapids, my family and I now call Mason our home. On your next real estate transaction, put our over 30 years of experience and market knowledge to work for you. Call myself or Danielle French at the Robert Dowding Group today. We are your Mason Hometown Realtors.
I want to thank our community sponsors for today's game, Ideal Mortgage Services, and the Robert Dowding Group at Keller Williams Realty. Not long left in this one. 4 minutes and 9 seconds. It's 42-37, and Haslett has the basketball. 2 fouls on Mason, 1 on the Vikings. Wardrell Wicker, 19 points. He has been the catalyst. He's been the guy who's kept the Vikings in this one. 3 ball from Blatter, no good off the heel. Rebound is tipped up and grabbed by Lardy, who scored.
Lardy with the 2. They are not out of this yet. This is a 3-point difference.
His first bucket of the second half. It's a 3-point game. Stanball being defended by Wicker. Dowdy outside. Goss wants a triple. He's got 6, 3.5 to go. Satterla being defended by Trigo. Bounce pass to Lardy. It's through his legs and picked off by Carswell. Carswell leads the way. Thought about the heat check. Instead crosses over, takes it in. Layup, no. Rebound Dowdy. Puts it back up and scores.
Dowdy down there doing the dirty work. He got the 2.
3:05 to go. Mason getting some tough shots to fall in the fourth quarter. Wicker returns the favor.
Wicker always thinking the first shot. That man was on the floor again.
Doing what he has done all game long. He said it at halftime, and it still holds true. The only thing that the Vikings have been able to consistently do on offense is give the ball to Wardrell Wicker and let him work some magic. But it's working. He's got 21.
Definitely carrying the game so far. I think everyone else is kind of moved away.
great night for basketball here in Mason. The band is loud. The kennel has been barking. The Haslett student section doing whatever it is that Vikings do. I suppose. 2:56 to go in the fourth. 47-41. Carswell will inbound for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs, we'll see if the approach changes at all. They've been very aggressive, trying to get into the basket and shooting contested threes here in this fourth quarter. Vikings try to put on some pressure on the Bulldogs' half of the floor. Bulldogs get through it. Carswell shakes his man, but then he's going to retreat. That's something that we weren't seeing a couple minutes ago.
We're going to have to follow on Saturday.
On an earlier possession, Carswell would probably have taken the man advantage and tried to work something in the key to try to get a basket. Instead, he's holding it up, and they're going to try to run some of this clock up by 6 points. Charles Dutcher going to check back in after that third foul on Satterley. Now, if you're Haslett, it might behoove you to pick up a quick foul here just to get closer to the bonus. Carswell being defended by Dutcher, and there's that quick foul. It would not surprise me if that was an intentional thing. Coach sends in Dutcher and says, hey, I need you to pick up a foul for us because you don't have any yet. One of the most impressive performances I've seen all season in Mid-Michigan High School basketball is Wardrell Wicker's magic tonight. Hasn't been enough to keep Haslett in front, though. They trail by 6. Stambaugh being defended by Wicker at the logo, and there's a good double team. A great job by Stambaugh to keep possession. Goss moves around the defender. Mason is going to play some keep away, and that's going to be a foul on Dutcher, and that's going to take you to 4 team fouls. So now the bonus is in play. Yep, and now Satterley checks back in. That is why Dutcher went into the game there, just to pick up 2 fouls. So that Satterley, who is on 3, can get a break and also not pick up any fouls himself. Shadiger will check in for the Vikings. Going to replace Eric Lardy, give him a break. Also Lardy on 3 fouls. Carswell drives through the key, going to take it himself, and he is fouled.
That's going to be a foul.
That is the 5th on the Vikings, so the Bulldogs will be in the bonus for the rest of the game. Carswell's first is good. Second free throw is good for Carswell. He's got 18 and matches his average. With under 2 to go, 8-point game. Wicker. Bounce pass to Lardy, who's just checked back in. Back to Wicker. Wicker, good pass into Lardy, but he couldn't handle it. Loose on the floor. Lardy tries to jump on it. Carswell gets there first, and it's Mason's ball. Stambaugh gives back to Carswell. They got to get it over the timeline, and they do. Carswell almost lost it to Wicker. Good little poke there. A minute and a half to go. Carswell able to keep it. Under pressure, gives to Trigo. And we get a timeout.
Timeout for Mason.
Bulldogs call the timeout with 1:20 to go. We're going to kick it off to commercial. Be right back. This is MasonSN.com.
I'm Robert Dowding, associate broker and owner of the Robert Dowding Group at Keller Williams Realty. Originally from Eaton Rapids, my family and I now call Mason our home. On your next real estate transaction, put our over 30 years of experience and market knowledge to work for you. Call myself or Danielle French at the Robert Dowding Group today. We are your Mason Hometown Realtors.
Set this 1:20 to go. Mason 49, Haslett 41. Haslett has the arrow. Bulldogs have the ball, and they're in the bonus. Trigo, Carswell, Goss, Stambaugh, and Greathouse on the floor for the Bulldogs. Satterla picks up his fourth, and now he's going to be subbed out for Eric Lardy. First free throw for Carswell. 50-41. Bulldogs trying to salt this thing away and win the series over the Vikings. Makes them both. Carswell 4 for 4 from the strike down the stretch. Wicker tries to drive. Tough look. Gets it to go.
Good. Anytime Wicker touches the ball within the 3-point line,
He's got 23 and a timeout called by the Vikings. 5 to go. We'll be right back. This is MasonSN.com.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
It helped me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
.105 to go. Mason Blindown leading 51-43. Carswell. And they will foul him. That'll be the third on Dutcher. He did want to put Carswell on the line. Could have helped it. Gets the roll, and it's 21. Second one also gets the roll.
That's 6 right now.
8 for 10 in this ball game from the line, and that's been a difference. The Vikings 0 for 4 from the strike. Bulldogs have done a much better job cashing in, especially as you said here in this fourth quarter. Casey Carswell 6 for 6 down the stretch.
Trying to make that gap as hard as possible. It's still possible that the Vikings can get back.
Yeah. Your path, if you're Haslett, requires multiple three-pointers. So you're looking at guys like Luke Blatter, who's made 24 threes this year. And honestly, like Wardrell Wicker has been really your only offense, consistent offense all night. Here's Blatter, going to take it himself, takes a good look at it to keep it, misses it off the side iron. And a foul call. Blatter is first. 43 seconds to go. 53 seconds to go, excuse me. Ryan Greathouse will go to the free throw line. It's 16 last time these two teams met, only has 4 tonight. Makes the first. Does not get Badder's pass is picked off. Coming the other way is Stambaugh. Tries to dribble out of pressure and is fouled. Well before the shot, it's going to be on Ida's fourth. Broadcast of today's game is copyrighted presentation of Michigan High School Athletic Association and the Lansing Herald Media Group. No reproduction, retransmission, other distribution of the descriptions or accounts of this game may take place without the express written consent of the MHSAA, the Lansing Herald Media Group. First free throw from Stambaugh is good. Bulldogs with the final touches on this one. Big win at home in the conference. On a night when they will feel that they haven't played as well as they can, the Bulldogs. The drive by Wicker, no good, and the Vikings have been told not to foul. We're going to watch these final 20 seconds tick away. It wasn't necessarily pretty for the Bulldogs, but you got to feel pretty good about yourself. At home, in a huge game, you get the job done against a heated rival, and you hear the student section. That's going to take us to the end of this one. Once again, I want to thank our community sponsors, Ideal Mortgage Services and the Robert Downing Group at Keller Williams Realty. For all of us at the Lansing Herald and Mason SN, for Lily Dudasek, Glenn Dudasek on the ones and twos, I'm Colton Wesley. Once again, your final score, Mason 56, Haslett 43. You've been watching Mason Basketball on MasonSN.com.